Alright, hello folks, back with the lawnmower. We're going to cut a section of grass here the best we can with this thing. Last video well, you saw the last video hopefully. If you haven't, go watch it because I modified this thing a lot. But anyways, we're going to do some cutting.
Hey guys.
And Anthony's going to do the trim work with that. Alright, well, I'm going to do a time lapse, so let me get the camera set up. Alright, well, we've done quite a bit. We're just finishing, Anthony's just finishing up the last little bit over there. We didn't really do this big section here. This was already cut, but we did along the roadside there. We cut this area, and we cut all of this section over here. As you can see, that's where I did most of the time lapse. So, yeah. That was, hope you enjoyed this video. If you hopefully didn't think it was too boring, but it should be pretty short by the time I'm done editing it. Listen to this thing purr. Air filter's pretty dirty. Anyways. Alright, it's another day and another section to do. Actually, two sections if we're being technical. That over there is the one Anthony's going to be doing by those trees. It's pretty long grass, as you can see. And the section I'm going to be doing is over there, behind that trail that goes across to the burn bowl. Which I don't know if you've seen the burn bowl yet, but yeah. So that grass is pretty tall as well. So, I'll be using the good old lawnmower, which I just put a new air filter on because the other one was a little too restrictive and it got clogged with oil and stuff. So we got a new one, just one layer stretched over rather than the weird zip tie thing. Works quite good, hopefully. And we got a hole, so it should be fairly good airflow. Oh yeah. And then Anthony's going to be on the string mower, which it makes the grass a little less even, but it's great for getting around trees and just in general around rocks and things that you wouldn't really want this blade tearing into. So let's get started. Well, I just spent 10 minutes trying to set this rickety old thing up to film the section I'm going to be cutting. But, alright. you can pretty much hear the lawnmower bogging the whole time. Pretty much every time it hits a piece of grass, a clump of grass. Here you can see me throwing a lot of wood around. That's just because old stump had kind of rotted and rolled down the hill, so there was bark everywhere, so I removed that. And then you saw me come down to the camera. I was just checking to make sure it was still recording. You can see here for a brief second I left it sitting on a clod of dirt. Oh, look at that. That's sweat. Oh, I grossly overestimated how long that would take and how thick that grass is and how weak that engine is and how durable I am. But we got it done. That's the good news. That's the good news. And it looks not too bad considering 140 lawnmower did it, which is literally the smallest size of lawnmower you can get, and this is the absolute roughest and worst terrain for a lawnmower you can get. I have so much stuff in my boots. Actually, I have so much stuff everywhere, but man. Well, let's see how Anthony did with his patch. Well, looks like Anthony did alright. Got some of this done. Apparently his lawnmower died, so I'll have to look at that a bit later. But anyways, it's time for me to rest. Bye for now, folks.